Hi guys, this is a first of its kind for my channel. I'm going to be talking to you guys about Six Flags' new for 2019 attractions. These are just my personal opinions on them, and I'll talk about if I think they're a good fit or not. So, without further ado, let's get started with our first attraction, which is going to Six Flags over Georgia. It's the Pandemonium. This is going to be a frisbee ride. It will have a height of 150 feet, which I'm kind of impressed. I don't think like rides like that usually look that tall. Probably because I haven't been to a park that has one really that tall. Maybe exception being the Claw, which at Hershey Park, which I did not get to ride when I went this summer. Well, this ride looks pretty decent. It's supposed to hit a speed of 70 miles per hour, which if if frisbees don't usually hit that speed, that's pretty impressive. It's supposed to be part of a new themed area, the Steampunk Skill, I think, is the name of it. It's supposed to be a steampunk theme or something like that. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good addition. And plus, Six Flags Over Georgia does not have a frisbee ride, so I think it'll definitely benefit their lineup of attractions. Next, let's move on to Six Flags Great America's edition, the Max Force. This is an S&S air-compressed launch coaster. So it's going to use like an air-compressed launch, which the only problem with those kind of launches is that it does suffer from a lot of downtime. That's the only problem. That's something I'm worried about because the S&S I think built one of another air compressed launch coaster like a few years ago or something like that. I don't know. They probably built another one a few years ago. I think it was 2013, and it only operated for 4 days. There was like a ring racer, I think. I'm not sure if that was S&S or not, but that coaster has been SB&O for quite some time. I'm not sure if they've demolished it or not, but that coaster had so many issues. Hopefully that's not the case in Max Force. Hopefully S&S can do their best to avoid having those issues. But yeah, the ride does look a lot of fun. It is a little shorter in length, but I mean it does look like a lot of fun. Hopefully one day I go to Six Flags Great America and ride this. Let's move on to the world's largest loop coaster coming to Six Flags over Texas. The Lone Star Revolution. It's going to be the world's tallest Larson loop. Hey guys, this is not a roller coaster. Why does Six Flags keep calling these things roller coasters? They are not roller coasters. They are not even on my credit count. They are not even an RCDB. Like, come on guys, you have one job. Why call this ride a roller coaster? It is not a roller coaster. But anyhow, this ride does look fun. I do like Larson Loopers. You guys can yell at me for that. But I mean, I do like these rides, and it'll be pretty interesting getting to see one this size. I'm not sure how tall it is. I forgot how tall it was, but like, it'll be pretty cool to see a ride pop up this huge. So let's move on to Great Escapes Edition, which is some bucket blasters. Yeah, Six Flags Great Escape isn't getting the best edition. But I mean, if it's a nice, solid attraction for the kids or something like that, I'd say it'll be a nice ride. It'll be a good ride if it's very hot out. But yeah, Six Flags Great Escape, I don't think they're getting anything really major anytime soon. Let's move on to Six Flags Magic Mountains edition. This is the one I'm like kind of most looking forward to, is West Coast Racers. Now, I've not been to Six Flags Magic Mountain, so I don't think I'll get to ride this in 2019. But one day I'll try to get out and ride this. But yeah, this coaster looks a lot of fun. And believe it or not, this is going to be Six Flags Magic Mountain's 20th roller coaster. When this coaster opens, Six Flags Magic Mountain will have 20 operating roller coasters. That is insane. So congratulations, Six Flags Magic Mountain. You have defeated Cedar Point on the race to 20 roller coasters. But basically, this coaster is a Mobius loop. It's kind of similar. It's kind of, if you could say, if Twisted Colossus and Full Throttle had a child, this is what it would be like, I guess. But yeah, this coaster does look like a lot of fun. It's going to have 2 launches. Oh, no, 4 actually. Never mind. Each side will have 2, but I think. Yeah, I think so. But like, I'm not sure. I think it'll have 2 launches. But like, this coaster does look a lot of fun, and the only problem with this is that it has over shoulder restraints, which kind of sucks, but I mean, hopefully the ride will be a success. Let's move on to Six Flags Mexico's edition, Bugs Bunny Boomtown. That's right, they are getting Bugs Bunny Boomtown, which is a kiddie area. Let's move on to our next park, which is Ronde, which they're getting a Larson Looper called Chaos. I thought they already had a Larson Looper, but I don't think I remember them having one. Ronde is kind of one of the weakest Six Flags parks. I remember Taylor just hating on this park. But I'm glad they didn't really call us a roller coaster on the trailer. I'm pretty sure they did, but I just don't remember it. But this ride looks kind of decent, I guess. I forgot if it'll be large like the Lone Star Revolution, but it'll be a pretty neat addition to Ronde, I guess. Let's move on to Six Flags New England's edition, which is Cyborg. This is kind of a strange ride. I don't know. This does look nauseating. It's like, if you remember the Wipeout ride at Shrimpers or something like that, it'll be kind of like that, but you're facing the outside. That will be incredibly nauseating. So I don't think I'll be riding this. I mean, I might for the credit, but I'll probably get a little sick afterwards. I do not like those kind of rides. Hopefully it's nothing like that, but hopefully it's actually a pretty decent ride. But yeah, hopefully it's a good ride. Let's move on to Six Flags Great Adventures Edition. This is pretty cool. They are getting a 17-story Frisbee ride. That is insane. I'd love to experience this. And I think this would be a great fit for Six Flags Great Adventure because they do not have a Frisbee ride. This is incredible. I think this will be a great hit for Six Flags Great Adventure. Six Flags Great Adventure just keeps getting better and better each time for some reason. I've never been to Six Flags Great Adventure, but I'd like to go there one day. And I'd like to ride this. This is going to be Wonder Woman's Lasso of Truth. That's the name of it. Let's move on to Six Flags Fiesta Texas, which they are getting another Frisbee ride. This is called the Joker's Wild Card, I think is the name of it. Joker's Wild Card. No NFL jokes. Anyhow, I think this is also going to be very similar to Wonder Woman's Lasso of Truth, except it'll have a theme to it. Or a different theme, my bad. Probably still no theme, but it'll probably have a different theme. Again, theme to the Joker. So this should be a nice addition to Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Let's move on to Six Flags Discovery Kingdoms Edition, which they are getting an SNS 43 spin coaster called Batman the Ride. Could have come up with a better name than that. I've never ridden an SNS 40 coaster, but I've heard these rides are very bipolar. Probably the most bipolar roller coaster on any park anywhere. But I mean, if people like them, then why not add them? Like most of the Six Flags parks, except for over Georgia and America, I've not been to many of them. But I mean, if they're good rides, I'd like to ride them for the credit. So yeah, I think this will be a good addition. Plus, California does not have an SNS 40 coaster. Neither does Northern California, so I definitely think this will be a good fit for the park. Next, let's move on to Hurricane Harbor and close to California. I forgot the name of the city it's in, but they're getting Caribbean Cove. I think it's gonna be some kids area. So yeah, let's move on to the next edition, which is Six Flags St. Louis's edition, which will be Supergirl, which is a second generation Enterprise ride. I do like second generation Enterprise rides, and I think this will be a good addition. Let's move on to Six Flags America's edition, which I'm pretty excited for this. If I actually go back to Six Flags America, I'd like to ride this. It is the Firebird Floorless Coaster. So, if you guys aren't aware of this, the Apocalypse, their B&M stand-up coaster, is closing on September 8th. And is going to be turned into Firebird, which will be a B&M Floorless. Now, I'd love to go back. Now, if you guys can comment down below on this. If I go back and ride Firebird, because I have ridden Apocalypse before, do you think a floorless do you think Firebird would count as a new credit? You guys can comment down below if you think Firebird would be a new credit or not. I'm kind of leaning towards no, but you guys can comment down. But yeah, this will be a pretty interesting ride. I definitely think it'll be one of the best coasters in the park, considering Apocalypse wasn't the greatest roller coaster. But yeah, So yeah, so I definitely think Six Flags America has a great addition here. So let's move on to Darien Lake. Let's move on to Darien Lakes, or Six Flags Darien Lake, because they have now Darien Lake and Frontier City. So yeah, Darien Lake is getting a skyscraper. It's gonna be incredibly tall, and that should be a great addition. I've yet to ride the one nearby, the Orlando one. I still have yet to ride that one. But yeah, this one looks a lot of fun. Let's move on to the next edition, which will be at Frontier City, which is Timber Town, which is a kiddie section. Feature a good amount of kiddie rides. So yeah, Frontier City's getting that. And then last but not least, Hurricane Harbor, or the water park, I think Hurricane Harbor, Mexico, will be getting a King Cobra water slide. I have never even heard of this until they announced that it'll be coming to Mexico. And honestly, this looks like a really cool water slide. I'd love to experience a water slide like this. So yeah, that'll do it for these additions. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment down below which one is your favorite addition. Which park do you think is getting the best ride? Also comment down below if you think Apocalypse and Firebird are two separate credits. Also don't forget to subscribe for more videos in the future. Also don't forget to check out social media link, which will be in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. Have a theme-tacular day.